just collected a handful of this to take home to make some tea. So I'm going to leave this overnight to wilt, and then tomorrow I will ferment it and make it into tea. You can follow along and watch while I do that. Okay, I'm heading home now. UK wildflower makes one of the tastiest teas, but it needs to be processed properly. This flower is the rosebay willowherb. I picked it last time when we were out for a little walk in the wildflower meadows. To produce the best results for this Ivan chai, you need to remove the leaves. You can either do it one by one, or you can just strip off the whole stem like so. Just pop them into a bowl. And then to obtain the best flavours, you need to do the following process, which is to ferment the leaves. And I'll show you if you just follow along whilst I do that. So just pop all your leaves into the bowl. I let them wilt overnight so that I could process them properly. Ferment and oxidize the leaves. What you need to do is you take a few of the leaves and you need to bruise them. I'd say to take about 4 or 5, and then you roll them around into a little ball. So you get to bruise them in your hands like so. This allows for the microbes to ferment and the juices to come out of the leaves. So make them into these little shapes. Leave them in the bowl so that they can process. So this step is really important. If you skip this step, you won't have the fermented process and the tea doesn't taste very good. So this is a step that you must follow. It's probably the most important one, really. So grab your leaves, roll them into a little ball, and then pop them into the bowl. Keep going until you've done all your leaves. So when the leaves release the juices, they let off a beautiful aroma. It doesn't smell like sort of cut grass anymore, which they do when you first harvest them. It smells more like berry smell. It's absolutely gorgeous. So here we are, almost there with this bunch. I'll do the rest later because otherwise it'll be a very boring process for you. Okay, so you just roll them into these little balls. Wow, it smells so good, like berries. So once you've got your leaves rolled into these little ball shapes, as I say, I'll do the rest later. I'll just show you what I've got so far. So it looks like that. So you've got these leaves that have been bruised and balled up. Then you just leave them overnight, place a tea towel on top so the air can still circulate so that they can ferment properly and all the microbes will oxidize the leaves. So there we go. Leave it for a day or two and then we'll move on to the next process. So follow along. The rosebay willowherb leaves are ready for the next step in this process. So I have them here in this bowl. They've fermented and dried now, and they're ready for the next step. I've got my chopping board, so you just need to chop them up and pop them into an airtight container. So that you've got the right consistency for your tea. When you're done, grab yourself an airtight container. Store your leaves in there for when you're ready to have your beautiful Ivan chai. So there it is, homemade Ivan chai, homemade tea. So I have a glass ready. I'm going to put a few in this so I can drink some now. You get some hot water but not boiling. Let it steep for 15 minutes. Wow, that smells so good. So cheers. Here's my Ivan chai, widely drank in Russia and Eastern Europe. Oh, it smells absolutely divine. Oh, and it tastes so good. I hope you follow along and make your own. Until next time, always a pleasure, never a chore.